Hello, it's Chris. We're back again. We're going to do our first test cut. So I've got the machine turned on. I've got a low tack adhesive mat on, like here, ready to go. I've taken the protective coating off of that. In the pack that had that mat there was a piece of cardstock to do the first project, and also in that pack there was the high tack adhesive fabric support sheet, so that also came in the pack. So I've got those ready to go. So we're going to do the very first project, and the project we are making is here in the book, and it's this project here that I showed you in the first video when I was doing the unboxing. I can't wait. So here we go. I've had a little bit of a read up and that, but I was just getting too impatient. Thought, let's just go for it. Okay, so it's got here, the first thing we need to do is to attach the cardstock to the mat. And they say that we need to make sure that our material is inside, like the black lines and that there. So let's have a go. Let's get this baby lined up. I'm just going to sort of line it up like I normally do when I'm doing a Cricut project. I think this should be pretty right. Get it fairly straight inside those lines. Not 100% straight, but hey, I think it's straight enough. Let me just pop that down there and I'll just double check. Push that down there with my hands. Paper's beautiful. The cardstock, I should say. It's got like a, you can see like a pearl finish. It's really beautiful. Okay, so I'll just lay this here. There's like little grooves here on each side to align the mat to. So we'll just put that there and we'll go through the instructions. Attached that, apply some pressure to firmly attach the cardstock, done that. Normally before attaching the material to the mat, test attaching the material to an edge of the adhesive side of the mat to check that the appropriate mat was selected. Yep. They're saying that because this has been designed and we've got the appropriate paper, we don't need to. Let's install the blade holder. So I got the right blade out, which is the black blade. So we've got to remove the cap. Remove the cap, and it says do not press the tip or anything like that. We've got a little, oh yeah, there's little grippy little things there, so we hold on to that and we just pop it in. Oh yeah, oh well, that just goes in nice and easy, just like that. It's in. Yep, firmly into there. Yeah, don't have to go any further than that. Press down the holder lock lever. So oh yeah, oh, they just glide so easy, like it's just soft. Okay, I've done that, we've done that. Now here comes the fun part, selecting the pattern. So we're going to tap on pattern, use the little stylus. They're saying to scroll down. So we're going to click on this one and scroll down. And we are going to select this little box here that's got, I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's like the image of the one that we've got. And we're going to select, oh, there's a couple of different styles there. This one here, and the image has come up on the screen there. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Just having a look in the video to see if you could see it. Height, they're saying do, because you can change with these little buttons here, the height and the width, they're saying to change it to 944. So we just click on this little button. We're in millimeters. Let's go to the settings, because on the booklet here they've got it in inches. I'm thinking this little toolbox here, there we go, unit, inches. Oh, how easy. Oh yeah, go to the inches and it is at 11 because I increased it. So I'll come back down to 9.44. If you hold it, it'll just scroll through. I like how you can just change the sizings there. Number 1, and press set. Set. And then we have got, they're saying okay. If we want to add it, you can add these to your memory and USBs and things like that. So we're just going to follow these instructions because it's already saved in there. Okay. Then we've got load the mat. Arrow facing up. We've got the arrow up. I might just give that another little tack down. It's been sitting there for a little while. The smooth feeding. Yep. Oh, just knocked the camera there. 1, 2. Please select, and then so if we click on this, and we've got the option to hit the cut button because we're cutting. Okay, cut. And then there's a start button. Mat is not loaded. Oh, love it, that. Press that. Oh, yeah. So we come in and we're going to load the mat. That's loading in there. Love it. Okay, mat's loaded. Just you can feel that. Yep, it's nice and secure. And now we will press start. It's saying cutting time is 3 minutes. We'll see how loud this is. It's measuring the depth of the mat, and now it's measuring like the depth of the card, and now that's cutting. It's actually much quieter than the Cricut Maker because my husband, he starts work really early in the mornings, and so he goes to bed early at night, and sometimes I'd just be a bit paranoid about putting my Cricut Maker on because of the noise while he's sleeping. But that's really quiet. Saying it's got 2 minutes left to go. We might as well just leave this going in real time. I could fast forward it, but if I'm taking you on this journey of the machine with me, you might as well experience it, what it's really like. I've got a coffee here to keep me going. Love the colour of that cardstock. It is so quiet. It's amazing. There's no setting up of anything, just like pressing a start, load your material and press a start button. As much as I love my Cricut Maker, that is pretty easy, this one. Oh, can start to see the design. Wow. Oh, it's so quiet. Oh, and it's done. Okay. Well, it's so bad. I probably should have looked at the instead of enjoying my coffee. So yep, just unload the mat. So I'm thinking that's probably still locked, and yeah. So it says finished cutting, press OK. Probably just release this mat. Yep. And now we can peel off the material. How about we move our little girl to the side here. I had a measuring ruler just to make sure that I had plenty of clearance at the back there until I get to know the machine a bit better. So they're saying to peel this card away. Oh, here we go. I want to make sure you can see this. Oh, that's cut beautiful. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. How nice and easy this mat bends. Oh, just like that, it's coming off. So it's releasing from the mat nicely. I think that we'll have to do a leather version after this. Oh, the cutting is pretty neat. I'll hold that up and see if you can see it. Let me put here's a solid white at the back. So you can see the cuts there are really, really neat. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's even put in the score lines. I can see the little score marks here. Ooh. Now, we've got a scraper tool here, or spatula. So we should remove these off our mat. I'm thinking they'll come off pretty easy. Oh yeah, just like that. We don't even need the little scraper. I can see little fine cut lines on the mat. Yeah, that comes off nice and easy. Helps if you don't flick them back onto the mat, doesn't it? I think it's easy just to bend the mat a little like that, and then you can pick that up. I try not to, on my cutting mats and that, lean my hand, like my arm and that on there, just so you're not putting excess oils and that on there. Like there was no taping down required or anything. Putting a bit of nail polish on my mat. Mats are always nice when you first get them because they're so shiny and clean. It's got pretty good adhesion on this mat. I've got like little tweezers and things like that I can be using. How thin is that little scraper? Oh, there. They're tiny little pieces. I gotta go like this. Do a slight bend and a little piece off. Get off there, you. Doesn't want to go. It's like flipping like a little magnet to it. Get off. Okay. Oh look, I picked up my other little bits that were on the on the table. Get them off over there. There we go. They're off. Let's get our project back. Got our little project here. Now, what have we got to do? I think it'll be pretty easy. Assemble. What have they got here? We've got little guides. We're going to fold one. I think one of these is a 1. That's my shimmer. Fold. Oh, it's the shimmers on both sides, so it doesn't really matter. Both sides looks as good as... Oh, that one hasn't got the score marks. This side's got the score marks. So we're going to go fold up. Yeah, fold there. I'd say it'll be fold there. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I've got to flip up my little crowns here. And I'd say they'll go like that way. And I like it when they do the little score lines, because then it just makes it nice and easy. Might go the other way yet. Now, what do? We flip that way and that way. So we just bring these two together like that. And then this just folds over. Oh, cool. I just press that down. That just folds over. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's it. Oh, how adorable is that? I love that. Oh, oh, I can see myself making more of those. Oh, little prezzies. What a nice little thing. You could just put couple little chockies and things like that in there. That's adorable. Little gift card. Oh, I love it. That's it. That was all there was to that. Really? Wow. And it's so effective. There we go. We just did our first little project. I might have to cut a piece of leather, I think, and we'll do a leather one. This time, I ended up getting a piece of faux leather. So this one here is like a rose gold. And I think it should turn out nice. Just wondering if I turn this little overhead light off. That colour might be better. Hoping that lighting is enough there. Now this time, so I haven't changed the machine or anything like that. I've swapped out the mat, I've put away the low tack mat, and I've got out the standard tack adhesive mat. With this one, it's this faux leather, it's a lychee sort of metallic. On the back has a white felt, like fuzz backing. I'm going to put this face side down on the mat, and we'll just give it a go. I'll just centre that. I've cut this at the 12 by 12 to test and adjust automatically to the thickness of the material. So we'll see how this goes. So make sure we feed that in right. So I'm just going to put that in, load the mat. So that's loading, and I'm just going to click please select. This is what we did before. Select cut, and we could do a little test and see what it does, because there's the test option. Test, and a half cut. No, we'll do a little shape. There's little shapes here. Let's do a circle. A circle. We'll just do OK. Oh yeah, it's showing that it's going to do a little test cut down in the bottom corner over here. So it's showing me, so it should do the little test cut down there. Let's just go. Start. See what happens. Oh yeah, so it's measuring the mat and the material. Oh, I probably do need to come forward a little bit. Just touched my Cricut machine at the back there. I think you can still see clearly. Oh, here we go. It's doing a little test cut. Oh, I can see where it cut. Oh, it's going going back forwards and forwards, and it's checking because it's got that automatic blade height adjustment. This is clever. Okay. Test completed. To cut this pattern, press start. Okay, let's do our little, we'll pull up this little corner here. Oh, cut that beautifully. There's our little circle. I'll turn it over, you might be able to see the white better. That just came out perfect. Like, it's absolutely perfect. Sit that on there. There it is. There you can see how thick that material is. So we've gone from cutting thin card to that faux leather, and I didn't have to do anything. So let's just do a, because it's got test again or start. I think we'll just hit the start because I'm absolutely thrilled with that test cut. Saying it's a 3-minute cut, so the time hasn't changed. It might change once it measures or does what it's doing. Yeah, it's saying now 12 minutes. Because it's going to go and do it a few times to get that nice neat cut through. So what I'll do is I'll let the machine run. We can fast forward it so you don't have to watch it all. So I'll come back when it's finished cutting. I'll let you just watch it for a little bit, hey? Have another mouthful of coffee. It's hard work, this cutting. So what I would be doing now is I could be working on something else while that does its little cutting. Even though like it's 12 minutes to cut, it would still take time for the Cricut machine to cut, but I would have had to have been sitting there doing test cuts, working out did I select the right material and all of that for the cutting, whereas I haven't had to do any of that. This is just by itself, it's not plugged into my computer or iPad or anything, it's all just done through the machine, so you really can use it as a standalone machine. Love it. Okay, we'll come back when it's finished cutting. Oh, okay. I'll click OK. Let's just unfeed the mat, hey? Oh, it's like hold your breath time now. I'm excited and I'm nervous. Oh, did it work? Oh, I don't know. Too early. We're getting to the design yet. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, there we go. I need to make sure you can see. See, watch the reveal. That has stayed on that mat really well. Oh, look how neat that cut is. Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Look at these little bits here. So there's the design on there. Those cuts are just so sharp. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, we should probably do like what they say and use our little spatula to lift up. Not sure. Well, that seems pretty flexible, and it was bent a little bit in the box. Let's get this started. Oh yeah, look, I can pull this up at the same time. You can probably try and get all those little pieces as I'm going. That one up. Let's get this one up and see if we can get all those little pieces from that crown bit. Oh no, they stayed there. Oh, I'm super impressed. I was nervous thinking, how's this going to know how to cut that? But it does. Like it really does. Oh. Look at that. Like, holy dooly. We'll do what we did before. And we'll put this now up against the back side of this so you can see. Look how precise that has cut that material. Like, I can't believe that. Right, let me see if I can get up nice and close to the camera for you. Look at the detail. That's amazing. And there's that little side there. Oh, I'm super, like, unbelievably impressed. Now let's see if this holds up. We sort of know what we've got to do now. See if this will fold back. I'm not sure how it'll go with those score lines through the felt. Oh yeah, I can see them there. I can see little score lines. But being the vinyl, obviously, you're not going to get a crisp line like we did on the paper, the cardstock. And these have got little score lines here. So let's just see how we go folding those in. We'll give them a little fold. I'd say they probably won't be as crisp as when we did the cardstock. So now, oh look, I've got this little technique down packed. I'll just hold those, squish that down, poke those through the top. Oh, love it. Oh my god, oh my gosh, holy dooly. Oh, look at that. Oh, and I had an idea then. What you could do is you could apply some heat transfer vinyl to the back side of this material and then have whatever your exterior is. Might have to do that next time. So you could have a different colour. But the white and the rose gold looks nice. Look at that. It's a little faux leather. There's our paper one. Oh, I've got someone I think will love this. I love that. There's our paper. Oh, adorable. Oh my goodness me. And I didn't even have to open up anything. that's amazing. I love it. Oh, I think a leather one would be gorgeous. I wasn't sure. I was when I went and got this, I felt my leathers and I thought, oh, I wonder if it'll be stiff enough because I wasn't sure how firm this would need to be. That is beautiful. Oh, I'd love getting something like that. Ooh. Oh, it's just, I'm totally impressed. Like, I'm sold. One blade, press a couple of buttons, paper, faux leather, no changing blades, no changing anything. I could have just used that, the standard tack mat for that because that was an option. I just chose to use the low tack mat. So I could have just had the same mat and not even changed mats out. One blade, cut two completely different materials and cut them both perfectly. How easy. I'm hooked. So far. Oh, sorry, Cricut Makeup Art, for this little project. I don't think you could beat it. Okay, that's all for this video, and I shall see you in another one. Okay, bye.